drives me, truly. I'd love to sit here and pretend like I'm just saying that for the cameras. Like, no, it's a very real thing. And I don't know if it has to do with my upbringing or what, but I think I've been driven to go down as legitimately one of the all-time greats simply because people wanted to deny a dream.
At what point in your life do you feel like people were trying to deny this?
Oh my God, my entire childhood, up until the time I was 18. You know, pro wrestling right now is pretty hot. It's white hot, you know, between us and WWE, Impact, and there's a lot of great independents now. Like, it's when I was a kid, it was bit of a cold period. Like Cena didn't get the ball exactly yet. You saw a lot of tarp and drape. You know what I mean? So like, people in my friend circle, when I would bring it up, it was something to be made fun of for being severely neurodivergent and having probably the world's worst attention deficit disorder, which I still have to this day. But I've learned how to use it. Didn't help. That caused a lot of bullying in school. Being Jewish certainly caused a ton of anti-Semitic bullying in school. Coaches, because I was on the smaller side, especially when I was younger, didn't expect me to be able to excel in sports. Teachers didn't expect me to be much of anything in the classroom. So I pretty much just had doors slammed in my face from the time I was born all the way until the time I jumped into this. And then when I jumped into this, it got even worse because I busted my ass to become a legitimate premier athlete in high school that had multiple Division I scholarship offers.
What sport?
In football, I was middle linebacker. I broke the record in tackling in high school. I was an all-state middle linebacker. At the time, 5'9", which was unheard of. But again, that's because people looked at me and they said, oh, you're Jewish and you're short. This isn't going to happen. I was like, okay, I'll fucking bite. I will bite people if that means I'm tackling them to the ground because you just said that, right? If you have the ball, I'm going to hurt you. And then when I entered wrestling, I'm a loud dude. I'm unapologetic about how great I know I am. And people don't care for that. People like humble. I think humble bores me. Humble doesn't feel right to me. Humble to me has always been worse than being cocky. I'm honest about what I think about myself. Every time somebody goes, I'll watch interviews with famous athletes, and they're like, oh, it's the team. And they're the ones that threw up 50 points in the game. Is it the team, bro? Like, you're annoying. Just be honest. You're carrying them to the promised land. No different than how I'm carrying AEW to the promised land. Since I won that championship, ticket sales up, ratings up, intrigue up, the level of competition in the world title scene up. We're hot right now, man. People are talking about All Elite Wrestling in a very positive way. And there was a period of time there where everybody was talking, restore the feeling, restore the feeling. I am the feeling. I'm the feeling. I'm the feeling, I'm the face, I'm the main character. I'm MJF. When people think of AEW, they think of me. And the reason I have a chip on my shoulder when I say that, and the reason I'm not going to be humble about it, is because people constantly want to deny me of what I've accomplished in this sport. And you can't do that. Because I'm a proven draw. I'm a proven top guy. I'm a movie star. I'm a top guy. I've had some of the greatest matches, moments, promos, rivalries in the modern era, and hell, probably in the history of sport. And I do all of that because I think some people chase the hug. That's not why I do it. I think what I'm chasing is vindication and validation for the child that was told, who do you think you are? Rob,
For a lot of people, it's just having a wrestling. It's just getting signed.
that's not enough for me. If I
I
don't
don't think
have
it'll ever be enough.
hope, I don't know. I swear, I've had this conversation before, whether it be a therapist, my wife, personal friends. I think in order to be a top guy in this industry, you have to have an insatiable need of success. Like, when I'm at home, there's no turning it off. When I'm at home, if I'm watching a movie or a TV show and an inspiration hits, it is what it is. I'm grabbing my notes app and I'm writing out, ideas for ways I can verbally or physically fillet them.
So what's your notes app look like?
It's terrifying. It is, there is probably the best promo or insult you've ever heard about your favorite wrestler in there. Like, name the wrestler, it's in there, regardless of what promotion. But I know I'm not alone. I know that all the tippy top guys in the industry think like me because I've talked to them. And when you talk to other guys that have not gotten to the level that I've gotten to in this sport, they think I'm crazy. And maybe I am. But I think you have to be crazy like a fox to be in the position that I got myself in before I even hit 30.
What's this version of you look like compared to the version of you who first won that AEW championship in 2022?
I was a child. I was immature. I wasn't ready. I was ready to talk the talk. And at moments I walked the walk. But I slipped and I fell. And I had a long cry over it, as opposed to picking myself up, dusting myself off, and going, no, I'm still the best. Nobody's better than me in the ring. Nobody's better than me blow for blow on the mic. Nobody's better than me outside of the square. Like, that's me. That's not just MJF. That's Max Friedman talking. Like, I've been doing this for over a decade. I've been doing it since I was 18 years old. I got signed to my first contract at 19 with MLW. Then I got signed. I had an opportunity to either go to WWE or AEW when I was 22. I went to all of them. And during this entire time span, I've proven over and over again that I'm the most complete professional wrestler. There was 3 months that, thankfully now, when I look back on them, I could laugh. I could not laugh when Adam Cole broke his ankle. I could not laugh when my friend betrayed me. I could not laugh when my left hip and my left shoulder were essentially Jell-O pudding. I could not laugh when people went from talking about me as being the guy to talking about me as being the problem. And it took a lot of hard work, a lot of effort, and a lot of shining a mirror up to wrestling fans' faces and going, oh shit, no, he is everything he said he was. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that those 3 months didn't suck a bag of donkey nuts. They did, Chris. But I feel what I've done now has more than made up for it. What I've done for the whole span of my career has more than made up for it. And I'm noticing now people are talking about me in the same reverence that they did before those 3 months.
You already mentioned it. You're not even 30 yet.
No.
You turn 30 next month in March.
Yes.
How would you encapsulate your 20s? How would you describe your 20s?
I can't sit here and pretend I wasn't the fastest and youngest rising star probably in the history of the business. If I did, I'd be full of shit. What I would... my 20s put me on the map and made me a genuine household name, which a lot of the time, if you want to be a household name in pro wrestling, people don't think of those 3 letters. They think of WWE. I've proven that's not the case. By being in the most streamed movie of all time, by having Violent Night 2, where I have a huge role in that's coming out in December of this year, by doing Stranglehold, by being executive producer on Ironclad. I get stopped wherever I go. You know who else does, whether I like it or not? Hangman Adam Page, Swerve Strickland, Kenny Omega, Jon Moxley, Samoa Joe. And now if we're just naming the guys that haven't ever worked for WWE, that have become household names just based off of those 3 letters, you have me, Darby, Will Ospreay, Hangman again. We're changing the narrative. Now, am I the biggest star out of all the homegrown stars? Yeah, it's not even close. I mean, people talk about me in the same reverence as top acts across the board in this sport, right? I have Hollywood is I'm getting auditions left and right, and there's a lot of interest there. And there's interest there because of what I've done on this platform. Because our platform matters, and our platform is an incredible alternative. And it's not taking anything away from WWE. So what I would say to a WWE fan who you don't even have to necessarily be disenfranchised by your your like company that you call your home base being WWE. If you've not watched us yet, I truly don't understand what you're doing. I feel that we make gourmet food, and we work very hard. I think
My
our
chat is
pay-per-views
delayed,
are
man.
the best. It's not even close. I think our matches are the best, and we have the best promo guy in the business who's sitting right here. So if you've not watched our product and you're watching this video on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on TBS and HBO Max, we're on Saturdays on TNT and HBO Max at 8 p.m. both Eastern Standard Time. Give us a watch. And if you don't want to give us a watch because you somehow feel indebted to one company, that's really, you're weird.